One of the most common questions I get as an immigration attorney is whether you can fly domestically in the United States despite not having lawful status. And I have generally told people to err on the side of caution and not subject themselves to higher risks or unnecessary risks by, traveling domestically and only travel interstate when it is a true emergency. Nonetheless, thousands of people throughout the years have traveled domestically, seemingly without issue and without concern of the risks involved. However, in the last week, DHS and other ICE officials have confirmed that TSA, or the Transportation Security Administration, has been sharing weekly reports of passengers with ICE for the purposes of detention and detaining individuals who raise immigration red flags. One ICE official was quoted as saying that up to 75% of individuals on this list are being detained. Now more than ever, it is risky to travel domestically in the United States if you are not a permanent resident, a U.S. citizen, or not in lawful visa status. I would say even if you have a pending application, for example, for adjustment of status or a pending asylum, you are still at high risk of detention by ICE if you are planning on traveling domestically. And when I say travel, I mean by plane specifically, because these lists are being shared from TSA to ICE, both of which are under DHS, the Department of Homeland Security. So please, more than ever, heed our warning. Do not travel domestically by plane. We've even heard of people being detained when trying to self-deport. In other words, they're trying to leave the country, return home, they're out of status, they have perhaps other immigration violations like removal orders, and ICE is detaining them anyway. Why? Because they need to meet quotas. So if you are planning on self-deporting, please remember there's the CBP One app, and I would suggest using that prior to flying if possible. So these airport arrests are occurring more and more. If you have any questions, please consult with your attorney.